Hey guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be showcasing off a deadmau5 helmet that was made by a guy, Sianu Props, from Instagram. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. He is basically a guy from Romania, from Bucharest, who basically makes these deadmau5 helmets. They're basically one-to-one replicas. The one I have here today is made out of real carbon fiber, and it just has a coat over it that gives it that shiny look. I'll be just showcasing it off in case some people are interested to maybe get a deadmau5 helmet. I'll be going into the detail of how it is to wear, how it is to see through, and how much it costs, all the basic stuff. So let me pick it up and just show you the detail real quick so you can see that this is real carbon fiber, same with the ears, and this is the back side. And you can see we have a port for the cable and also a metal switch that actually, you use to turn on the lights, the eyes. But yeah, you can see, sorry if the light is a bit too bright. I'm currently using just a stage light. And you can see the mouth grill and the eyes. So yeah, we have a door trim that's at the bottom, as well as a baseball helmet that is on the inside that secures your head pretty tightly. And you see that there's his signature and all the cabling and stuff. The helmet weighs around, I want to say, 5 pounds. I'm sorry if that's not completely accurate. I use kilograms because I'm from Europe, but this one I would have to say around 5 kilograms. This one as well, the ears can come off, so I'm struggling a bit here, sorry about that. But yeah, so you can take off the ears, and this is the port, and the ears are hollow, so they are super light, but the base helmet is a little bit, of course, heavy. But you just put that back in and you're secure. On this model as well, the mouthpiece, you can actually open it, and in my case it stays open. On some of the models I've heard that sometimes it comes out and it doesn't want to stay open. So on some models you maybe need to hold it, but in my case you don't. And if I pick it back up, then you get to see the inside a bit better. But you can see, because mine stays open, the mouthpiece is a little bit damaged, but it's not that big of a deal. But it's still pretty cool, and it's still pretty neat. It is basically as one-to-one of a replica as you can get it, and he's the only one basically making them. I don't think you can, I don't think there's anyone else out there who you can commission and that will make you a helmet. There have been people in the past who, of course, they would take commissions, but there's one guy who disappeared like 5 years ago. And, there's people who are saying they got scammed, he just ghosted them, but, something unfortunate could have happened to the dude. So that is quite unfortunate, but the guy from Romania is your to-go guy if you want a deadmau5 helmet. And the rough price is going to be 600 to 700 euros. If you want a carbon fiber one or something more, exclusive, it'll be in the thousands range, so 1,600, 1,500. You would have to talk with him, but they're a bit pricey. But he's using premium materials, so if you're actually, a diehard fan, if you want a helmet, then your guy is to go. Let me turn on the lights. So this would be the battery pack that you get, and you see you have some batteries here and there with a plug like this. So let me just plug it back. And now if I flip on the switch, you see the lights, they will turn on, and the actual sides are going to be faded. I'm not sure if you can see it good on the camera, but the sides, the close to the base, are faded like on the actual mouse helmet. The eyes are pretty bright. I would say the eyes are pretty bright, even in like a club or something. If you have stage lights or whatever, I still feel like you can see these eyes no problem. For me personally, I would like to have a bigger pack, but I mean, this is pretty good for anyone, so for most people I would say. And then you just have the switch to turn them on, and that's it. When it comes to how it is to wear, I'll actually put it on in a second. But how it is to wear, it's not that big of a problem, honestly, because the weight distribution is it's a little bit top heavy, but it's not that bad to the point where your neck is going to hurt. Now I don't know how long you're gonna wear it for, but It's not that bad, honestly. It is a little bit top heavy though, and if it's sunny outside, if it's warm outside, it does get pretty warm, but not as much. Again, it depends if you wear it. I didn't wear it for more than 20 minutes at a time, so I can't really say much. But for me, it wasn't that big of a problem. And to actually see out of the mouth grill, out of the mouthpiece, you actually see pretty well. The kind of holes that you see, they kind of add to your vision, basically, so you see no problem. As for people seeing inside, like your face, they will see it, but only if there's a specific strong light, like pointing towards your head. So let me actually put it on. So you see a better example. But yeah, give me a sec. So let me put it on real quick, and you will get to see. I may need to put up the camera a little bit more, but yeah. So you can see that it's not that bad. And if I turn around, so yeah, and you see my mouth. I have a stage light here, but I can just flip this up, and then you can see inside how it grabs your head pretty well. You can just put that down. I don't know how good you can hear me. You should be able to hear me okay. But yeah, that is the deadmau5 helmet right there, and it's pretty okay. And like I said, it's not too bad to wear on the head, and it doesn't, because the padding on the inside of the baseball helmet is pretty good. So the padding of the helmet is actually pretty, like the inside is pretty good. So I don't have any problem with it. It's actually pretty well. And let me turn on the lights real quick for you. So let me do that real quick. So let me turn on the lights, and let me actually turn off my, so you see it a little bit more. I still have my camera light, but you see how, you see it like on my ceiling, you still see the lights. So I would say that's pretty good. And the tape that he uses, I like this one better, because he does use another one that's a better material, but I like this one because the light doesn't bleed as much as on the other one. So I'd say it's pretty good. And then to turn off, you just go boop, and you're done. So, and if you're worried that the opening isn't going to be big enough to fit everyone's head, he actually makes it so that it's a universal fit, so that no matter if you have a big or small head, it's going to fit you pretty well. So I would say that this universal fit is pretty nice. It would be cooler if, like, you know, you actually measure your own head and it's only good for you. But I kind of prefer it, that the fact that it's but I prefer it that it's like a big opening, because then you can have other people try it on if you want to. You can have them wear it or take photos, or maybe even Joel himself would wear it on stage if he sees you with it. But that is the deadmau5 helmet made by the guy. And one final thing, I will take the camera off my tripod real quick, just to give you some closer inspection. But you can still see some like minor flaws here and there. Like for example, you see this, there's a slight bubble here, and down on the mouthpiece. There's some imperfections here and there. But I kind of like it that way more, because I think it's cooler, because you see that it's still a custom job. It's still, you know, per person thing. So it's not something that's being majorly manufactured. So I think I prefer just that, you know, those small like imperfections here and there that really make the piece stand out the most. Again, if you have any more questions, or if you would like to see the process and like the making of this helmet, then go check out his Instagram. I will leave the hashtag under the description of the video, so be sure to check it out if you want to see more other examples that he did. And if you're curious, the carbon fiber one and the cheese head are the two most popular ones. Like, that's the ones he makes the most. So if you want to be a little bit more unique, and if you would like to maybe have one helmet that sticks out a little bit, I would recommend you to go for something else. But of course, if you like the basic one, if you like the, you know, vanilla standard one, I would say the carbon fiber one is the best. And then the cheese if you want to be a little bit more unique. But yeah, that is the deadmau5 helmet, and hope you guys enjoyed. be sure to check out the guy on Instagram, and if you have any more questions maybe, then feel free to leave them in the comments and I will reply. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you around. Peace.